Okay guys, welcome. So what I'm going to do here is a bit of a gear review on the power packs. A few of my friends got in contact with me the other day and we was having a bit of a chat and stuff, and they wanted me to do a bit of a gear review on the power packs I use for my fishing, my mountaineering, my climbing, and what I take away with me. So in front of me here, we'll just quickly go through them. I've got the Yeti 150, I've got the Yeti 400 lithium, I've got a couple of portable power packs here in front of me here. These two little gadgets here we'll go through in a minute, and I've also got the Goal Zero Nomad 20 solar panels that plug into these guys. So portable power packs, you know, pros and cons, good ones. This is probably the Yeti 150 is probably the most affordable one you can buy. As in what I would say affordable, you know, for going on a sort of 3 to 5 day sort of exped. If you're going to go away from home, you want to do a bit of fishing on the bank, and you want a way to charge all your tablets, your drones, your mobile phones, your iPads, and all that sort of Gucci kit, your camera batteries, and that sort of stuff. This will do between about 12 and 20 full phone chargers. It will do tablets, so as in iPads, it will do about 4 to 6, and it will probably do laptops about 1 or 2 full laptop charge. That's like an Apple Mac from 0 to 100%. Wicked bit of kit. On the front here, when we're looking at them, we've got a 12 volt car port, so 12 volt port for the cars in the cigarette lighter port, and you can put each port on individually or all together, simultaneously or all together. In the middle we've got the USBs, 2 USB ports, and then on the end we have got a built-in converted 220 volt AC port, which is your 3-pin plug that you plug straight into the wall. Again, there we go, lights come on, simultaneously use them all together in conjunction, or you can just use them individually. Make sure they're turned on. Cool. At the top here, this bit here is for the solar panels. This is what they plug into, and it's also for what your wall would charge it. So your wall cable, you plug straight from your house straight into it, and that's where it charges there. And in the middle here you've got like a little screen, digital display screen of 0 to 100%, and that is the Yeti 150. Good little bit of kit. Again, as I said, 3 to sort of 5 days. If you're powering it with solar panels, no problems whatsoever. With the solar panels, it'll charge. The solar panels will charge the Nomad 20s in about 24 hours to 48 hours. So 2 days of full. That's draining this completely empty and charging it straight back up again. So not too bad at all. Again here, okay, this is my baby. This is the Lithium 400 Yeti lithium battery, 400 lithium battery. Fantastic bit of kit. Okay, so going into it then. This here is the daddy. You won't get anything better than this, really. There's a couple of brands out there that are competing with it, but this will set you back roughly 750 to 800 pounds brand new. That's how much I bought this for. It's an amazing bit of kit. This will last about 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks on the bank. Okay, go through the features quickly. We'll go through the specs before we go through the front features. So phone charges, it will charge a iPhone probably 60 to 70 times, as in 0 flat to full, which is incredible. Laptops I'd say between 6 to 9 full charges of an Apple Mac. That's a MacBook Pro. Camera batteries, no dramas whatsoever. iPad, again, you talk about 25, maybe 30 charges of an iPad, as in empty to full. And this is without putting any power in it, so you can take that with you bear in mind when we say we're charging them, we're talking about charging them from 0 to 100. We're not talking about when your iPhone's gone down to like 50% and you're just putting a half charge into it. So you'd have to double all those specs, just double them again. So you know, if you're doing your iPads 60 charges, if you're only gone down to 50%, it's nuts. You know, phones 120 charges if you're only gone down to 50%. But yeah, wicked bit of kit. Now I used this and this one in conjunction with the Nomad 20 solar panels, because plug them in, place them on the top of my bivvy, and yeah, jobs are good. And you know, you can charge all your kit and equipment. It just funnels the electricity back into your power pack, and yeah, you're constantly topping it up, so you've not got to worry about them ever draining low, and you can just keep using them. So you can stay on the bank for you know, 4-8 weeks, or go on expeditions, climbing, mountaineering. You go out and you've got no worries whatsoever with the solar panels plugged into them that they're ever going to drain out, because they're just constantly recharging. So all the specs just go out the window, because you can just constantly recharge and use all your kit and equipment efficiently, as much as you like. Okay, moving on to the front then, we have got on here, we've got your import section where you plug your solar panels into, or your wall charger. 12-volt car battery port. Heads-up display, so there's your light there. On there you've got an input and output, so the input would be what electricity you're putting into it from the wall or from solar power. So if you've got a solar panel solar power charging it, it will tell you exactly how much sunlight is going through your solar panels and into your battery, and it also tells you how long it will take until the battery is fully charged again. So this is on 88% at the moment. I think it's got like 2.5 hours from the wall until it's fully charged. I don't even think it's actually, I think it's about 1 hour 40 until it's fully charged now. Yeah, you've got your display in the middle, again from 20% to 100%. And then loads of bits and bobs at the bottom. So you've got a port here, if you turn that one on, that's your USBs. Three USB ports, fantastic. So you can have three phones simultaneously charging at the exact same time, and that's just absolutely wicked. Or your iPads, whatever else. Info here, this literally just tells you again how long, so you've got how long it will take to charge, and you've also got how long, when it's not charging at all, how long of the battery left you've got until it's fully dead. So for instance, the lithium 400, you've got 400 hours of battery life in it, of charging, until it's dead. So 400 hours is just, yeah, an insane amount of time. I mean, it's 24 hours in a day. Do you know what I mean? So it's just mind blowing. And then again on the end, you've got your 230 volt AC converted port. So this is the absolute daddy of the creme de la creme of all portable devices. Okay, quickly moving on to these guys then. These guys are my sort of go-to little portable devices that I bought off Amazon. I think they cost me about 40 quid each. This one's about 30 quid and this one's about 40 quid. One's bigger than the other. Power wise, this is 24,800 megahertz in this one, and I think it's about 20,000 this one. But they do about, yeah, I'll say about one iPad full, as if you're putting it from 0 to 100. Phones wise, probably 4 to 6 charges each. So I normally take both because there's about 12 charges of a phone. But good if you want a cheaper option than these guys. I mean, this is, you know, if you've got to be nuts like me to buy something like this, 800 quid's a lot of money for somebody to pay. And I do crazy stuff like mountaineering and climbing and deployments with the military, so it kind of comes in handy, and my long-term fishing if I'm going for like 2 weeks. This one's probably more of a budget sort of one, £300 this retails at, and then these guys 40 quid each. Now we'll just quickly go over this one. This is the Nomad 20 solar panels. There you go, fantastic bit of kit. Now these will single-handedly charge all your appliances on their own. You don't have to plug these into the power packs. This will just plug, on the back here you've got a 12 volt car port, which I'll show you a close up of in a minute, and a USB port, so you can plug your phone straight into the solar panels and just charge straight off the sun. So you can throw it on the front of your car, or if you're fishing on top of your bivvy, and it'll charge straight off that, and it doesn't take long at all either. 3 solar panels in there. Nomad 20, I think these retail about £200, but again, buy once, buy good, and you don't ever have to buy again. I've had this for about a year now. I've had this one for about 3 years, and again I bought this together. I bought them both for about £500. So yeah, wicked bits of kit, and we'll have a quick closer look later on in the video. Gonna finish my brew, and yeah, hopefully that sort of goes over some of the portable devices I've got. Sweet. Okay, just quickly I'll add this in. So this is just a bit of a close-up of the Yeti 400 lithium. Again, what I was talking about earlier, there's your input, there's your 12 volt car unit, changes the units on it. So there we go. Let's just focus there. Units, so you've got your wattage in hours, if you can see there, and then your volts, so 11.9 volts, and then your output, so at the moment it's at 0 because there's no output, and then your percentage 88% there. Lights on, off, USBs, 12 volt car battery. Okay guys, this is the Nomad 20 solar panels. I just wanted to quickly show you a bit of a close-up as well for the video. That's your 12 volt car port, that just attaches inside there. You've also got your normal USB port. These all run off the solar panel, so you can just plug stuff straight into these. What else you've got here? You've got a mini solar port there, and yeah. And then this is just your normal extension cable. This is the extension, and this will run straight into your either your Goal Zero Yeti 150 or the Lithium 400. So yeah, there we go. Okay guys, and then this is the Yeti 150 from Goal Zero, and then there's your different ports there. So USB, again, this is 220 volt, 80 watt max output, converted AC port, and then you've got your 12 volt normal car there, and then obviously you turn them off depending on which one you want to use. And then if you can see there, you've got your battery usage, 100% at the moment, so yeah. And here is where you can plug your solar panels into.